right. So, Darkfyre Entertainment, this is Juice Lee here with Mark Waid, legendary writer. You know, kind of, sort of, and legendary. I mean, you're responsible for a lot of famous story arcs.
I'm lucky that way, yeah.
So, in that sense, you are a legend.
Thank you.
So one of the more famous story arcs that he did was Kingdom Come. And so, and for those who don't know about Kingdom Come, I mean, it's like one of the best Superman arcs. And this is coming from a guy who's not a Superman fan. So, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, how are you doing today, sir?
Oh, good. Advertising Kingdom Come. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. It's a good show. I've been coming to Gemcity for a long time. I like the show a lot.
Okay. Other than Kingdom Come, what are some of the other things that you're mainly known for?
Well, let's see. I mean, I've been doing it for 30 years. I've been writing comics for 30 years. I've been very lucky to be working with everything. So I've worked on Superman Birthright. That was mine. A lot of Justice League stuff. Empire, a series I did through DC. A lot of my own, so let's see, Fantastic Four, The Flash. I did Flash for 8 years at DC Comics. Captain America. Boy, I've been lucky. I'm currently doing Avengers and Archie comics of all things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know he did Archie. That's new on me. Who's somebody that you haven't quite got a crack at, but you'd love to like get a shot at?
That's a good question. There's so few at this point because I managed to make my way around the Marvel and DC universe quite a bit. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind taking a crack at Batman. I've written a few Batman stories here and there, but I've never had a run at Batman. That'd be a lot of fun to do. And Iron Man. I've actually not done an extended run on Iron Man either. Okay. So either of those would be fine with me.
Yeah. And the fact that you've done Avengers but not like done Iron Man is just kind of interesting in itself. You got something with Boom Studios, is that correct?
Yeah. With Boom Studios, it's a book called Strange Fruit with artist J.G. Jones, who also co-wrote with me. It was basically his story, and he wanted me to come in and help him shape it into something. So that's a 4-issue miniseries that we're doing now. Again, there's Archie, there's Black Widow at Marvel, there's Avengers at Marvel. There's a new series that's coming out in the summer called Captain Kidd with Aftershock Comics, and that's a pretty heavy workload right there. That's pretty good.
Have you ever been asked to like actually contribute anything as far as TV or movie goes, as far as like any type of scripting that way?
Yeah, I've been asked a few times, and honestly, I just enjoy doing comics so much that there's so much creative freedom in what I do that if you're doing TV and movies, the exposure might be a little better and the money might be a little better, but at the same time, there's just so many people putting their ideas into everything has to be rewritten, and I like the idea with comics. It's kind of whatever I put in my computer comes out on the page.
Nice. Also, lastly, what are you reading?
What am I reading right now? Let's see. I'm reading Silver Surfer at Marvel. I'm reading Saga, of course. Everybody reads Saga. Everybody reads Saga, I know. Paper Girls, also by Brian Vaughan at Image. It's funny. I own a store, so it's harder for me to answer that question than it was a few years ago because now we get everything on Wednesday, and so I just look at everything. It's hard to remember, but I love Saga. That's the book.
Wanted to know, like, for you, especially in this age of digital versus physical comics, are you still a physical guy? I know Stan Lee says he's always going to be a physical guy. You know what I mean? I
got a ton of digital comics. I love the storage capacity. I love getting on a plane with my iPad and having thousands of comics at my disposal. But at the same time, I'll still walk the floor out here and I'll still pick up some paper comics. There's something about the tactile sensation. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Lastly, where can we find you? Social media, websites, anything like that?
Oh, easy. Mark Waid on Twitter and Mark Waid on Facebook. I'm everywhere. Yeah.
Cool. Juice Lee, Darkfyre Entertainment. Check us out.